What's up guys, Googan Barbecue here, and today we're going to be making a tri-tip. So I picked this tri-tip up from Whole Foods and I've seasoned it in Barbacoa Bandits. I let it dry brine for a few hours in the refrigerator. This is a really good rub for steak, brisket, really anything. So I highly recommend it. He's not a sponsor, he's just a really good friend and he makes a hell of a rub, so check him out. But we're gonna go ahead and get the smoker fired up. We're gonna be doing a reverse sear on this. So we're gonna have it in the smoke bath for about an hour or so until we get that internal temperature up to 115, 120 degrees. And then we're gonna sear it off in our side sear station. So let's go ahead and get the pit fired up. Coming up to temperature, it's time to throw our tri-tip on here. And I put our meter in there just so we can monitor temperatures at the comfort of our couch. So that's probably going to take about 45 minutes to an hour. We'll check back with the temperature and then sear it off. It's been right at an hour, so we're going to pull this off because it's at an internal temperature of 120 degrees. And we're going to let it rest here for about 10-15 minutes before we sear it off, because there's going to be a little bit of carryover, so I suspect it's going to raise to about 125 to 130 before it starts coming back down. So once it comes back down to about 115, 120, we'll sear it off. So we'll see you here in a minute. Our tri-tip is all rested up, so now it's time to get it a nice sear. I'm going to open up this sear station here. We got some nice coals going. We also have a log still in there, so I'll try to move that out of the way a little bit so we're not getting so much of the open flame, but more of the coal bed there. Nice sizzle there, nice and hot grates. And we got our nice flambeau right here. It's piping hot. I've had it in the coals for about 10 minutes, and we've also got some smoked beef tallow that I'm going to place in it. Oh yeah, baby. Place this back in the fire and get it ready for when we flip it. And here goes number 2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. It's looking good. Let's go ahead and pull it off. All right, it's time to dig into this thing. It's at an internal temperature of about 135 degrees, so perfect for my level of doneness. That's what I prefer. And I'm excited to see how this Barbacoa Bandits rub tastes on a tri-tip. We also use that beautiful flambeau to add some smoked beef tallow. So combining all these elements together, I think it's going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and cut into this thing. Now first I'm going to start off by cutting it in half. Just because the way the grain runs, it runs in 2 different directions. But just right off the bat, oh my gosh, look how beautiful. You can kind of see how the way the grain runs, it kind of runs this way on this piece, and then on this piece it starts to go that way. So let's get some cuts here. Look at that smoke ring. Man, this is gonna be good. The only thing that I was worried about was the meter meat probe glory hole. You know what I'm talking about. It bores a big old hole in the middle of it. That hasn't made an appearance, which is good for us. Look how tender. Let's just go ahead. It just tears apart. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of a taste test here. See how it is. Don't. Very smoky in a good way. Very tender. The flavor of that Barbacoa Bandits rub is on point. Not too salty. It's got kind of a little bit of a kick to it, but also has a little bit of peppery flavor. A little garlicky maybe? I'm not sure. But delicious. And then using that flambe dough to add a little bit of smoked beef tallow while we were searing it off really sets it apart. So this is a delicious cook, guys. I highly recommend you guys try doing tri-tip this way. It is amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the cook. It was a really fun one for me and a really nice quick one to do during the week. So you guys let me know what you think about this, and I'll see you in the next one.